What is going on, everyone? It's Mike, and this is my new channel, and this is reviewing things, basically. First thing I want to review is the first episode of Behzinga's fantastic series on YouTube Originals about his life, his journey. He absolutely smashed it. From the moment I watched the promo to the moment I watched the 21 minutes, 50 odd seconds, I was blown away by his life, his family, his mum, the bond that they have, and what he's gone through to get from that to this. Talk about some of the points that he makes in his videos and that he talks about, because some of them really hit home. You know, being someone that is clearly overweight, you know, there's no getting around it. And I have another YouTube channel, which is football content, so go and subscribe to it if you like it. Blue Boys Network. I hear comments of being fat. I hear comments of being ugly, although, you know, that comes part in part with being fat, I suppose, in some people's eyes. I hear comments about being from Birmingham, for example, and people commented on my accent. And what Ethan says during that documentary, and actually what he does, is completely turn his life around. Let's talk about the start. So firstly, he starts off and he shows his promo again, which has got some great insights from his friends. You know, for example, Zerka or Josh from the Sidemen, Cal Freezy. He's got Toby in there as well. You know, there's a lot of people that comment on his life, and they talk about that they knew that he'd had a rough upbringing, but they didn't realise how rough it was for him. You know, going from not knowing his real father, or his father walking out, to genuinely the person that he devoted his life to as his dad literally walked away from him, genuinely saying he was going to the shop. And for someone at the time as a 13-year-old boy, I can't imagine how that felt, to feel abandoned and broken. And, you know, he explains how he goes crazy. You know, essentially he goes completely off the rails at school. He explains how, you know, as a disruptive influence, school wasn't for Ethan. And actually, when you look at where he is now, and it sort of takes you through that journey, even in the first episode, I think it's incredible. You know, it gets to the point where he's standing there with the world's strongest man, Eddie Hall, pulling a airport fire truck. You know, this is a 20-ton vehicle, and Ethan Payne, with, I'm assuming, no training to pull that truck, simply does it on willpower. And actually, I'll go even further than that. Ethan is a guy that could easily afford a personal trainer. He could easily afford to lose his weight from the 106 pounds or kg or whatever he was at the start to now. He could afford to do that. But actually, Ethan chose to do it this way, talking about it, being able to inspire others, inspire people like me and anyone else who feels that at times they've maybe not helped themselves, or, you know, they've not been helped. He has put a documentary together that even from the first episode, even from the promo, it's all about his life, but actually teaching you lessons. And that's what I want to give credit to Ethan for. And that's why I wanted to do these videos and this series so far of these reviews. And there will be several other reviews on other topics. But I wanted to give credit to Behzinga, Ethan, because he thoroughly deserves the respect that he's got following this video, which the link is in the description below. His documentary is brilliant, irrespective of whether you know Ethan, Behzinga, the Sidemen, anyone related to the Sidemen. His his 22-minute video documentary explaining where he has been and where he is now is incredible. Another thing I want to touch on, and this will be brief, is he talks about some of the comments that he received, the support that people had sent him, the messages that people had and shown him.
Already, so I'm excited to go through and hear people's stories.
Ethan reads of a man, a lad, who has or had a very, very rare cancer behind his eye. And when you think, oh, that's, you know, it's nice that he's reading out these comments from people who obviously, you know, are Ethan's fans. You know, he's got 4.12 million subscribers. This isn't a small YouTuber. He takes the time to speak to them, engage with his parents. You know, the lad's mum, Finley, his name is, which was a bit rough for me because my son's called Finley, and he sits there, and you know, the lad explains how he felt, how he was scared. You know, he's 1 in 50. His mum is in tears, crying, and it shows how they got through that as a family. And for Ethan to bring that in to his documentary is truly remarkable. It's truly remarkable. And actually, I give Ethan and the team that put that, at least the first episode, together, massive respect. And I look forward to watching every single one of them until they stop. So guys, I'm leaving it there. Thank you ever so much for watching. The description will have the video link. It will have a link to my football channel and anything else that you feel necessary. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic evening, day, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.